What's up, everybody? This is Alex, you from the Ragin Nation. Today's date is August 19, 2014, and it is currently 10:36 a.m. here in Tokyo, Japan. This is officially day 7 of my Tokyo, Japan 2014 experience, and I'm halfway through my vacation. I've seen lots, I've done lots, and I've eaten lots, and there's plenty of more eating, seeing, and doing to do. Anyways, it has been a great vacation. It's been a great experience. Just like I said in a previous video, I said that I've been putting so much time and work into making all these Age of Extinction updates for you guys that I decided that, you know what, I need a break and I want to go on a vacation and just be completely carefree. So that's why I'm here. I'm here in Tokyo, Japan. It's actually my 5th time in Tokyo. I've actually been to Japan 6 times. The very first time I was in the city of Nagasaki, which is actually a city on the southernmost island of Japan, in an island called Kyushu. Anyways, here in Japan, it has been great, but it's very, very humid. Imagine going outside and all you do is stand still. In 5 or 10 minutes you'll be sweating because there's just that much moisture in the air. It's very humid, the humidity levels are very high, and it's something that I'm not really used to. It's a little bit harder to breathe around here just because it's kind of muggy, and well, you know what, you just embrace it, you just deal with it, and when you come home, all you want to do is take a cold shower. But anyways, it's been great. I've really been enjoying myself. I actually celebrated my birthday on August 15th going to Transformers Expo, and that was quite an awesome experience. I've been to Transformers Expo 3 times, and I gotta say that I'm glad that I actually came here. At first I was thinking that, oh man, should I go? Maybe I shouldn't go. I don't know, man. There's just you know, it costs so much to fly over here, and also, you know, I don't even know if I have the time, but I decided to take a leap of faith, and I did it, and I'm so glad that I'm here because 30th anniversary of Transformers only comes once in a lifetime. Transformers Expo, you know, celebrating 30 years of Transformers only comes once in a lifetime. I am glad and very happy that I'm here. So, yeah, it's been great. I got to see a lot of cool stuff. For example, a lot of the cast members of Transformers Age of Extinction in person, and also I got to see the Optimus and Bumblebee life-size statues. Very, very cool. And I saw an evolution of all the toys from the very beginning, from the Diaclone series from Japan all the way to what it is now. It's been, wow, like, yeah, it's been great. Anyways, you know, a birthday isn't complete without some birthday shoutouts, so I want to say happy birthday to Mark Creations. Alright, happy birthday, buddy, and also happy birthday to Darth McNasty. Happy birthday to both y'all, and I want to give a big shout out to some very awesome members of the Ragin Nation, and that would be On Formers, Dilip Saravanan, Justin Prime, TF Star Razor, Ben Madison, also known as 2011 Sideswipe, Marlon Span 1995, Huppy HD, and Austin Bittakofer. Thank you very much for making this awesome birthday tribute video for me. That was really, really thoughtful and considerate. It just made my day. I watched it and it was a big smile on my face. Thank you to Max Martinez for producing it. You are awesome. That was something I was completely not expecting, but I watched it and it really, really just made me feel really happy. And also thank you to everybody else at the Ragin Nation for sending me messages and emails wishing me a happy birthday. I really appreciate that. Thank you to everybody for all your support and all your birthday all your birthday wishes. It's something I really, really I didn't expect it, and I felt that it was just something that really made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I just want to share with you my experience watching Transformers Lost Age in Japan. As you already know, Transformers Age of Extinction in Japan is called Transformers Lost Age. So we booked some tickets for the IMAX showing. It's been, I think it's the 2nd weekend now. The movie came out on August 8th, so it is the 2nd weekend. Watched it in IMAX 3D, and the IMAX 3D experience was a little bit underwhelming compared to my IMAX screen here in Vancouver, or back home in Vancouver. First of all, it wasn't even an actual IMAX screen. It wasn't an actual IMAX theater. It was a regular theater, but with the IMAX presentation of the movie, okay? And what it really was just it was just the movie, the same movie, but when it comes to the full frame format, it doesn't even exactly go full frame, it just goes semi-full frame. Like the black bars just kind of disappear a little bit. Like the black bar is supposed to be like this wide, but actually when it goes to full frame format, it only goes this much wider. So it's not that much of a difference. Another thing is that I don't think it was true IMAX. Obviously, it was, like I said, it was a regular screen, but with the IMAX presentation of the film, which was still a little bit underwhelming. One thing that was very different is that the Japanese audience does not make a sound. There's no laughter, there's no like oohs and ahs, there's no clapping. Complete silence is what you hear and feel when you're watching a movie in Japan. Apparently, complete silence is a sign of respect. Okay? If you make noises, then that is a sign of, I guess, a lack of respect. Okay? So, if you don't hear anything, that's very, very normal. If you don't hear anyone clapping or laughing, that's very, very normal. Another thing you gotta know is that nobody leaves the theater. Nobody gets up and leaves the theater until the lights have turned on all the way. Okay? Once the lights have turned on, you can leave. That means that nobody actually leaves until all the credits have rolled up. Okay? And when I say that the credits have rolled up completely, it rolls up to the very end, and then there's also a Paramount logo, and then there's the IMAX logo, and then the lights turn on, and then you can leave. Okay? So that is a very like normal Japanese custom. So you just don't leave until the lights have turned on and all the complete credits have rolled up. Alright? Now, for a movie like Transformers Age of Extinction, people did leave even though the credits were rolling up. And the main reason why is because it was a very long movie. It was 2 hours and 40 minutes long. People have been holding their pee for a very, very long time. Therefore, there were some people who were at the edges, you know, the people who sat on the aisle seats, and who have access to the bathroom easily. They got up and left, but everybody else stayed. But I've watched Kill Bill in Japan, and people stay till the very end of the credits. So apparently it is very normal to stay till the very, very end. You do not get up and leave until the lights turn on, and you also don't make a sound. So that was my Japanese movie-going experience for Transformers Lost Age, and it was a little bit underwhelming, just because the screen was a little bit smaller than what I'm used to, and also it wasn't a full-frame presentation. And but other than that, you know what? There were subtitles, and also they also presented subtitles whenever there were titles on the movie. For example, when it says Cade Yeager and Robotics, there was subtitles. When there was KSI, Kinetic Solutions Incorporated, there was subtitles. That way the Japanese fans or the moviegoers can actually read what it says, okay? So, or rather pronounce what it says. So there you have it. That's all I gotta say in this video. It's been great, and it's gonna get even better. Today I am going to visit a collector mall. There's a lot of collectors malls, and what a collector mall is that? Imagine this. On the first floor, it's nothing but action figures. On the second floor, it's nothing but model kits. On the third floor, it's nothing but train sets. On the fourth floor, it's nothing but robots and transformers. On the fifth floor, it's nothing but anime. It is crazy. There's lots of these kinds of stores, and you will find a lot of rare stuff. I've seen so many rare items that I normally would not be able to find here in, back home in Vancouver, that I was able to find in Tokyo. And not only was I able to find it, I was actually able to find it cheaper, because perhaps nobody wants it over here. So it's very different. The shopping experience is very different, and also, man, it's very humid. It's very humid out there. If you're out there for 5 or 10 minutes just standing still, you will just end up sweaty, okay, and it's something that they're really used to. I'm not used to it. It's just a little bit harder to breathe. But after a long day, you come home. The first thing you want to do is take a cold shower. Get out of that sticky clothing and take a cold shower. Oh yeah, by the way, you might notice that I have a Transformers Expo 2014 official T-shirt. Let me just show this to you. It's got the Autobot logo on this side. It's got the Decepticon logo on this side, and also it's got 30th anniversary over there. I better not stand up too high because I'm just wearing my boxers. Anyways, you didn't need to know that. I'm out of here. That's all I gotta say in this video. It's 10:47. I'm gonna roll out, gonna have some breakfast. I bought some Japanese takeout, and then I'm gonna head out to the thing, okay, the collector's mall. So that's all I gotta say in this video. And once again, thank you for all your support. Thank you for following me. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And also, if you want to see any of my quick updates, follow me on Instagram at the Ragin Nation, and also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. Thanks a lot for all your support. My name is Alex Yu from the Ragin Nation. I'll see you next time. I'm back on the 26th. All right, peace. Or as we say in Japanese, matane, which means I'll see you next time, or sayonara, which means bye-bye. Okay, so matane, sayonara. That's not a Japanese dance.